Why Kendall Jenner's plastic surgery denial hit a nerve online. Out of everything covered in this Factwave recap, from Disney mom group drama to Mr. Beast claiming he's broke, the most interesting and culturally revealing moment is Kendall Jenner being accused of lying about plastic surgery. Not because people care that much about what procedures she's had, but because this situation exposes a much bigger issue: trust, beauty standards, and how celebrities shape reality for millions of people watching. On 𝐬𝐻𝐫𝐿𝐼's podcast, Kendall states clearly that she has never had plastic surgery, saying she's only done PARP injections and 2 rounds of baby Botox. She even anticipates backlash, explaining that once the internet believes something, there's no convincing them otherwise. And she's right, people absolutely did not believe her. But the reason this blew up isn't just skepticism for skepticism's sake. It's rooted in years of conflicting narratives from the Kardashian-Jenner family about beauty, natural looks, and cosmetic work. For a long time, the Kardashians have positioned themselves as aspirational figures while being vague, or, in some cases, outright misleading, about how their appearances are achieved. Kylie famously denied lip filler for years. Khloe attributed dramatic weight loss to workouts that viewers later questioned. So when Kendall says she's never had facial plastic surgery, the public response isn't neutral curiosity, it's mistrust built on precedent. Whether Kendall is telling the truth or not almost becomes secondary to the fact that people no longer believe anything this family says about beauty. What makes Kendall's case especially interesting is the technical gray area she may be relying on. She openly admits to PARP injections, platelet-rich plasma derived from her own blood, which she says she's used in her crow's feet and laugh lines. PARP is often marketed as natural, but functionally, it can act similarly to fillers in terms of volume and smoothing. So when audiences hear no filler, but see fuller lips and a more sculpted face, they feel like they're being played with semantics. To many viewers, this feels less like honesty and more like strategic wording. This is where the conversation becomes less about Kendall and more about impact. Kendall argues that online speculation, especially from licensed doctors making breakdown videos, is harmful to young people. She claims it creates the illusion that drastic surgery is required to look like her, potentially pushing teens toward unnecessary procedures. And she's not wrong about that being harmful. But critics point out the contradiction. Denying work that may have been done can be just as damaging, because it suggests these results are achievable naturally. That's the core tension. If Kendall truly hasn't had surgical procedures like a nose job or brow lift, then she's unfairly accused. But if she has had enhancements and denies them, the damage is real. Young viewers compare themselves to an unattainable standard, thinking they're falling short genetically, rather than simply lacking access to elite cosmetic treatments. The lie, if it is one, doesn't just protect Kendall's image, it preserves a fantasy that beauty like this is effortless. The nose job discussion is a perfect example. Kendall even admits that if she weren't herself, she'd believe the rumors too. She attributes the change to growing into her face and even mentions a TikTok theory that Accutane can shrink your nose. That explanation might sound plausible in isolation, but paired with a visibly refined nasal bridge over time, many people simply don't buy it. And again, whether she's right or wrong isn't the only issue, the credibility gap is. This controversy also highlights how public attitudes toward cosmetic work have shifted. In 2026, fillers, Botox, and tweaks are no longer shocking. Honesty is often rewarded more than denial. Celebrities like Bella Hadid and others have received praise for being upfront about procedures. Kendall's frustration is understandable. But so is the audience's skepticism. And that's why this moment stood out more than any other topic this week. It perfectly captures the collision between celebrity branding, evolving beauty norms, and an internet that no longer accepts vague answers. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Kendall is being honest or just playing semantics? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you enjoyed this breakdown, and subscribe for more deep dives into internet and pop culture drama.